Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Happy Thursday. How y'all doing? Welcome. Hello, Maromi. Hello, Canary. How you doing? Hello, Haliak. Thank you so much, Tenabella, for the resub. Yes, subversary, indeed. Super appreciate your continued support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. There we go. Oh, I need to make more canary emotes. Totally understandable. And thank you, Lord Amethyst, as well for your sub. I super appreciate your support. Because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. And I know I sound like a robot sometimes when I say that, because it's the same line, but I do mean it. You guys literally make sure I can keep working, so I really appreciate it. Didn't get a live notification? I'm sorry, Saw. Sometimes Twitch is, well, you know, Twitch. It does that sometimes. Alright, we're gonna do a quick daily, because I'm still trying for the dang footballs. And, then we'll get to the title of the, video here. Which is popping tumors over in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Sounds exciting, right? Whee! But I need to do that achievement, so why not do it on stream? Hello, Data Bob. How you doing? Welcome. I is sickly, but it is now time to continue on my lore master. Aw, I'm sorry you're still sick, but hey, good time to get some WoW stuff done, right? Alright, let's just fly on them for a minute here. There. Excellent. So yeah, y'all kick back, relax. We're just gonna have a lazy Thursday of, well, you know, doing stuff. doing WoW stuff. It's gonna be great. Oh, there we go. My mom and I are, excuse me, are celebrating Christmas and her birthday by isolating since we both got COVID. Yay, so I can catch a bunch of streams. Oh no. Well, good time to get streams, I guess. I know the feeling. But hey, I'm happy to keep you company while I'm live here. Zira and transmission. Poofs. P.S. Tumor popping hugs and kisses. Yummy. Absolutely yummy. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hi with Dr. Wee. Hope your holiday's going well. Can't wait to have you back in full force. I know you're probably already gone, but you know. Almost there. Doesn't take that long really to fly from up from Ironforge. Alright, gonna do the Yormine one daily real quick so I don't forget. Because I've been doing it during stream. Because for some reason, since I've been doing my dailies and weeklies and things during streams so much, that when stream is over, and after I do some other things and then come back to WoW, I forget to do my dailies because I'm like, oh, I already did them. Like, internally now. I'm like, oh no, that's not good. So I've been unintentionally forgetting things. So that's gonna have to be fixed. But, so I don't make sure I miss out on this one, we'll do it on stream. So I just need one of these two to get the right football. It's basically a 1 in a million chance, which really sucks, but hey, can we yes. There's not even anyone here. Where'd everyone go? Glad I caught that guy at the right second. Trying to duo or solo the Grinch is not advisable. Neat. Alright. Let's hearth back. Hello, Shax Live. How you doing? I'm doing great myself. Just snuggling in for some, for whatever you call it. For some dailies, weeklies, achievements. Technically, we're going to be doing achievements today. A singular achievement, because it's a long one, but it's going to be good. I can't wait for my weekation to be over. It won't be long. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Football, maybe? No, I got an illusion again. Stop giving me illusions! I've gotten Winter's Grasp and Flames Ragnarok so many times, and the worst of it too is I can't even sell them. Alright, let's try the ult here. If you must solo, bring Pally. Absolutely. Hello Jarvis, hi Kraken, hope you had a good Christmas. Are you farming Legacy Transmog before warbands are available, or is it better to wait? I'm kind of farming before warbands, but mostly open world stuff. The changes with warbands won't really change too much for me, just because I have so many characters it kind of doesn't matter. But generally I would say if you don't have a stupidly huge alt army like me, I would say to wait. Because fingers crossed they go full bore and include weapons, class tier, and all open world content in the account-wide warband transmog learning thing. I don't know what else to call it. So I'm kind of waiting, kind of not. Eh. Mostly waiting on the instances. Like raids and dungeons, mostly waiting on that. Because that's where, if they actually go through with it, it's really going to shine, I think. Oh nice. I saw on Twitter a few times, thought I would pop by and say hello. Well, glad to have you here, Shax, and I'm glad that my Twitter announcements do get seen. I know Twitter's really bad about actually notifying you, like showing you notifications that are recent. Every time I look at Twitter, it's always like, this was posted 3 days ago, and I'm like, wow, I check you every day. Why can't you just like tell me now? You know? So I'm glad that people do actually see it. Okay, let's see here. Fair, I did like your alt army video, it really helped. Got my 4 mains currently. Nice, congrats, awesome. And I hope you're enjoying and I hope it's helping you out. Hope that's helping you further your collecting career. Okay, we are on the main now. Let me go ahead and go turn war mode off. What we're gonna do here is, well, kind of like the title says, we're gonna pop some tumors. And I know that's absolutely disgusting, it's because it is. But it's for the achievement, it's not a tumor. During the N'Zoth Vale achievements, or Vale in, not Vale, both Vale and Oldham, during those invasions, the N'Zoth ones specifically, there are little tumors that pop up on the ground that help you complete the big quest, the weekly quest. And if you pop 1,000 of those, you get an achievement. But the thing is, if you turn in the Black Empire Assault, like you complete it, you can't pop tumors anymore until the next time it's back. So if you just don't turn it in, you can keep popping them. So that's kind of the thing here that we're gonna be doing. Really exciting, I know. Like that's the plan for the day, but that's what we're doing. I've been needing to do this for a while. I've done a little bit of it on stream in the past. So we're just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna chillax and pop some tumors if I can find any. I feel like these are a lot more populated in Oldham. I don't feel like there is many here, but we'll find a good spot. Yeah, I'm a content creator myself, so I think I found you through Chloe, I believe. Oh, perfect. Chloe's great. So that's awesome. Glad to hear it. And welcome. Heard me through the streaming grapevine. There we go. Yep, that little tumor right there. There it is. I'm seeing him now. Gotta get my eyes trained too. I wonder, maybe I should turn off ground clutter. Let's see here. And also, no, doing this in a group does not speed it up. I've tried it. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Not that there's a lot of ground clutter. Okay, let's see here. Scanning, scanning, scanning. I feel like there's not as many here. What's shakin' crackin'? It almost rhymed. Shakin' crackin'? If we add an accent to it, it rhymes. Hello, Miss Weaver. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. We're doing some tumor popping. Doesn't that sound exciting? Mmm. Delicious. It's the yummy side of old guns. Just tasty. Exactly. I have done the traveling. I am tired, and it sucks to stay away from my own cat, but I'm here. Hello, hello, Septia. Glad you're home. Sounds like, or maybe not home, but you've finished your traveling at least, so that's good. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're glad to hear your travels were safe. If I could speak English, that would be great. There's not a lot of tumors in this one. They are a lot more frequent in Oldham. Ruh-roh. Maybe I picked the wrong week to do this. That's okay. So what's my percent on all the things? 91.16, but I am also a Paladin main unique. All the things. I'm not doing account-wide stuff yet. Account-wide, I think I'm like 80-something. But I'm not focusing on other classes at the moment. I'm doing it by class. So this main is going to finish everything, and then, like, you know, my warrior main will finish everything, and etc., etc. But that's future. I'm just focusing on my main right now. Oh, yes, tumors. Ew, I'm doing great. Glad to hear it, Mist Weaver. Glad to hear it. But yeah, just kick back, relax, and this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Yeah, there's not a lot of these tumors here. Interesting. These are, for those of you that need to do this achievement too, apparently these are way more, hey, I needed that guy. Way more frequent in Oldham. Because that's where I've done the majority of this achievement so far, is Oldham. That's okay. I'll kind of learn where they all are here shortly, I'm sure, and we'll be able to pick it up a little bit. But it's those little blobby blorbs right there, just yummy. I assume they're not out just randomly in the open like they are with Oldham. They're kind of like in specific spots here. Yeah, because I don't see any over here. And we're still within the area. Yeah, Sam, I find Oldham the easiest to do. Yeah. Well, I guess the advantage is this part of the Vale, this is a smaller area. So, because Oldham's huge. And when it does Oldham, it covers like this whole middle section. And it feels so much larger than this little teeny section of the Vale. So maybe it could be a little easier? I don't know. It's fine. I've made my bed, we'll lie in it. We'll see where we get. Here we go. And the Vale's pretty anyway. I really like the updated version that they did. I would love to see more updated, current, modern day, however you want to put it, versions of places. It'd be absolutely lovely. Hello, late night. I always know it's you when I hear the unicorn fart. How you doing? Get out of here, little Ecor. Okay, I'm kind of seeing where these like to spawn here. Doot. Alright. Yeah, I would really love to see more updated areas. I'm excited for that in the future when they get around to it. Is that a tumor? No, it's just a chest. I don't really care about the chest. So, hopefully I'm not too fast for these. It shouldn't be. But that is a possibility. If we make a pass or two and don't find any new ones... Oh, there's one. I know I didn't get this one, though. Music to my ears, yes. Absolutely. Also, y'all make sure to stay hydrated. It's good for you. Hydration! Herm. I'm not seeing any more besides that one. I think I might be too fast for this place. Uh-oh. Because there's no stuff, like, out further. I might have to do the Oldham one, or we're not going to get very far in the Vale. Uh-oh. Gosh darn it. I hadn't farmed the Vale one before, so I wanted to give it a shot. I didn't think there'd be too much of a difference, you know? But, you know. That'd be how I do sometimes. I really love the excuse me, Paladin Priest crossover in the Legion class campaigns. Same, I really liked that. And I really liked that they kind of acknowledged that they do work together, because a lot of these class halls do. And especially Paladin and Priest. They definitely work together a lot. Which I'm glad they are keeping that canon. I really want to see more class hall stuff someday. I really like what they did, what they set up, the foundations. Because it gave, like, I don't know, some tangibility, I feel like, to all the different classes as an organization. Which makes sense, because, like, who's gonna train... I don't know, all the hunters to do their hunter stuff. Who's going to train all the warlocks to do all their warlock stuff? Like, not everybody has to be trained by the order or whatever. You can be freestanding, especially if you're like a rogue or a hunter or warrior or something. But it is kind of nice to have like a specific, at least to me, group, an order. You know, like the druids. They've got they've had their order forever. We knew about, not the one in Val'sharah, but you know. The Circle of Cenarius and all that. Which has been nice to see. That they have a physical, tangible place where they gather and teach each other stuff. I am not seeing any more eyeballs. Or, not eyeballs. Tumors. That does not bode well. There's one. Uh-oh. Legion class halls really helped me picking my main alts. Managed to get the Warrior Priest and Demon Hunter Order Hall mounts over the past week. Nice! Congrats. Yeah, I really enjoy the class hall mounts. They're really cool. I wish they would fix the color changing ones. The let's see, what ones do it? Priest, Warrior. It's just those two. I feel like there's another one. The ones that have color changes depending on your spec instead of just being separate. Death Knight. That's another one. I don't like that, personally. What if I want to ride the gold one on my Discipline Priest? But no, I have to ride the silver one. It's unfortunate. But, you know. Shaman, that's another one. Shaman's another one, thank you. That's a big one. I was really disappointed about that, because I felt like they had the storm and the lava/fire one backwards. But, you know, whatever. Also, I think the only hidden appearance for the artifact weapons that are unobtainable now is the original Mage Tower ones, I think. Well, those wouldn't be hidden, but yes. Those are the only artifact appearances that are unavailable. All the other ones, including the hidden appearances, the BOA appearances, PvP, all of them are still available. Just the Mage Tower was removed. Well, not removed, just no longer accessible, I guess, if you didn't already have it. Which sucks. Hello, Fluff, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Priest was one of my favorite, and is why I main Shadow Priest as my cloth right now. Yeah, I hope they bring back the unobtainable ones. Agreed. I really don't like that they took out the Mage Tower skins. And I even have all of them. I just think it's a rub that they shouldn't have done. That was such a cool thing for folks. And they look so great too. They're arguably some of the best skins out of all the options. Which they all have great skins, to be honest. I really liked the weapon skins. They did a great job with the artifacts. Still some of my favorite appearances in games in terms of weapons, so. And it's nice that they have like some epic lore behind them too. That feels a lot more like, I don't know, it feels like a lot more gravity when you're swinging your sword or whatever around. You're like, I know this weapon has been through some shit, type of thing. It's not just a sword that I bought off of Billy Joe. You know. It's actually got some history. Or whatever. I was running Smolder on with my shaman, and he openly mocks my character for helping him acquire his weapon back in Legion. Does he seriously? Oh my word. I don't understand. What's the whole thing going on with Smolder on there? Like, I thought he was supposed to be like the new good guy, better than Ragnaros BS. I knew I didn't like him. It's so rude. It's so rude. Whatever. I'm glad we kill him now. Maybe since he's dead, we can bring back Daddy Raggy. Druid Bear form looks awesome, doesn't it? I'm glad they're doing more new ones in that style, at least. That you can get from like the Fellware Bear and the new stuff from the Emerald Dream. But the OGs are just fantastic. I really wish they would bring those back for folks. I think my favorite order hall is the Hunter one. Yeah, that one's a great order hall. I do really like that one. Especially with Anshe there. Which is pretty neat. You get to see some of her lore before Dragonflight was a thing. Okay, it was so confusing to me. I think I kept getting this information around the artifact appearances. Just big time confusion for me in general. No, you're totally fine, Haliak. Yeah, all of them are still available, including the hidden ones. Except for the Mage Tower. Mage Tower is the one that was deleted. So, there's like the base tier, there's the upgraded of the base tier row, there's like, and I'm doing this from memory, mind you, there's the hidden set, there's the PvP set, there's the Mage Tower, that's the one that was removed, there's the hidden one, which is like a special unique to every spec type of event type one. Like for Feral, you gotta listen to growling in the Emerald Dreamway and go locate these cats type of thing. That's the hidden set. That's still available too. We can do all those. Is there another one? No. BOA. There's the Balance BOP. Balance of Power set. Which they changed it now, so if you do that one once, it unlocks for all your classes. Which is good. That was quite the grind. I did all those when it was current. Not that it was hard, it was just tedious. And the quest lines weren't different between the classes for that, I don't think, so it wasn't really worth doing it repeatedly. I think that's all of them. Anyway, they're all still available except Mage Tower. Oh yeah, there's a whole Last Titan facility under the Maelstrom and the Priest Order Hall one. I feel like that was kind of important. Under the Maelstrom. I don't remember that part. Was there a Titan facility underneath the Maelstrom? I don't remember that one. It's been a hot minute since I've done the Priest and Shaman Order Halls. But, yeah. It probably was super important. Where the Priest mounts were kept. Oh, that wasn't in the Order Hall. We go to a place and get them. I don't remember where it was, but it wasn't in the Order Hall. That was... Wasn't that in Eastern Kingdom somewhere? Or was it Kalimdor? It was on an island somewhere. We go, like, underground. But it is related to it. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, there's just we just kind of go and get these, and I'm like, oh, okay. It's been a hot minute since I've done those. I need to do those again. I really enjoyed them. Maybe when I run out of things to do in the future, we'll do those on stream at some point. Mind you, this is way far in the future. It's gonna be a while before I run out of things to do. Oh, let's see here. I'm about to get my light seeker. It rubs hands together. Awesome. Congrats, Haliak. That's definitely a good day for that. I enjoy that you have all these different druid farms now, but like there's so many now. And they want you to jump through all these hoops for everyone. Yeah, I don't mind though. I mean, the more the merrier in my book. I don't really have a problem with it myself. I think they just need to make a better collection system. And turn it into, I don't know, kind of like how we have, whatever you call it. Mounts, pets, lists, toys, heirlooms, appearances. They need to do something like this with the druid forms, which there is an add-on. I don't remember what it's called. It turns manuscripts and soul shapes. Those are separate, but I think maybe it's the manuscript one? But the problem is it doesn't include all of them. Oh. Manuscript includes soul shapes. I didn't know that. Huh! Well, that's kind of easier to see. I'll look into that later. Anyway, there is a druid one. I think it's included in the manuscript one. It'll just show if you are a druid. But it doesn't include all of them. It only shows the stuff from Dragonflight, which I really hope they decide to include the Legion stuff. And I think there was some from BFA too, some glyphs. But yeah, they just need a better collection, like, visualization system of it. And then they can go ham. I'm cool with it. I have no idea, but I'm about to do that. Nice. Well, good luck. Hope you enjoy. On one hand, it's great there's still really strong class fantasy around for druids, but on the other hand, geez, you gotta work so much harder. I mean, that's kind of the point, though, is like giving druids forms to collect. Kind of like how hunters go collect pets and such. So, it doesn't bother me any. I think it's fun. I'm sure it was under the Maelstrom we went in a submarine. Are you sure? Well, because directly, it wouldn't be under the Maelstrom specifically, because the Maelstrom itself goes down into Deepholm, so it would be probably under Vashj'ir somewhere. It'd be out under the ocean. I do remember the submarine, it is slowly coming back to me. No, but there was that cave. There was an island, because we went underwater, and there was the underwater cave in, off of either Kalimdor, I think it was off of Kalimdor. I swam down there once, accidentally. I don't know. It's whatever. Regardless, I need to do it again, because it was a great questline. Oh, yeah, I would love to see druid forms in the appearance tab. Agreed. Agreed. I just got my last non-raid druid appearance for the new ones yesterday. Nice, congrats, Kubwa. That's awesome. That is awesome. It feels like these have kind of picked up in spawning a little bit, maybe. Maybe they kind of woke up seeing that they're being used. Oh wait, never mind. Not too soon. I gotta do the Lumenstone missions. Oh. Well, hey, you're getting there, though. Druids for all races would be great. Surprised they didn't do it with the Emerald Dream. Yeah, I was surprised they didn't pull that one in right there. Like, we have the perfect setup for 3 of the 4 remaining classes. Druid, Paladin, and Shaman. are like all perfectly set up. And Shaman I'm including, even though we haven't really seen a lot of like Shaman Order Hall activity for some reason. I don't know what they're doing. But the Primalists, that's all Shaman stuff. So we got a lot of reasoning for that. So it felt like the perfect expansion to throw in those other 3 of 4 classes, but they didn't for some reason. Maybe they still will. We've still got a few more patches to go. Who knows? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. There we go. Give. Would you mind? Okay. Alrighty, Rue. I did wonder what's up with Smolderon with the Shaman Order Hall. I thought he was our friend. In the new raid, I mean. Right? I know. I'm still confused about that. I don't know. I haven't done the raid or the 10-2 stuff, but I've done all the other quests, and I don't really understand why he sided suddenly with Fyrak. I don't know. Like, part of me wants to reason that because of who the Incarnates are, if you think about the Incarnates loreways, and it doesn't really say this anywhere, this is just my assumption and my theory, is that the Incarnates were once kind of like the Elemental Lords in a way, where, and maybe they took over after the Elemental Lords were imprisoned, I don't know, by the Titans and such. But they're kind of like the Elemental Lords in a way, that they're the big, bad, powerful of their element figurehead. And that's the way they make them out to be, especially in the book, if you've read the new novel about the Dragon Wars and stuff. It's the War of the Scaleborn, that one. It shines a little bit of light on this. It kind of hints at a lot of this type of stuff. Right, now that these don't shine anymore, now that I didn't really need them. Now they're harder to see. It's so annoying. Anyway, so I feel like because of that, Fyrak would be a hierarchical status higher than Smolderon, since Smolderon, even though he quote-unquote replaced Ragnaros, he's not Ragnaros. He's not the OG, and I feel like even if you replace the OGs on the thrones, they're not truly replaced. That power can't be matched, I feel like, personally. Which is why, kind of like Ragnaros kept coming back, and possibly still could, in my opinion. But I feel like because of that, Fyrak is above Smolderon on the hierarchical chamber. So when he came in and was like, hey, bitch, I'm in command now, Smolderon was like, okay. Like, that's probably a really lame way to look at it, but that's what it feels like to me, and they just haven't explained that very well. So that's my guess. Because fire, yeah, exactly. I didn't realize he was in the Shaman Order Hall. Yeah, he's, in the... For those of you that haven't done the Shaman Order Hall, what we're talking about is the Shamans back in Legion literally help not reinstate, but instate Smolderon as the new Fire Lord, replacing Ragnaros in the Firelands. Like, we go through this whole thing to help him because we needed the elementals to help us, and Ragnaros was dead, and blah, 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 blah. That's why it's really kind of a burn, because it's like, dude. And, like, on top of it, I haven't really seen the Shaman Order Hall doing anything this expansion, which feels really weird to me, considering there's so much Primalist, basically evil shamans, doing their thing. Like, shouldn't they be helping with that? The Druids are doing a lot, but I don't know. Like, am I mistaken on that? That's just something I'm not seeing. I'm just like, where are they at? Do we even see any of the shaman leaders, like, excluding Thrall? I think it's kind of just been the Druids. So, I don't know. Thank you for your lore lessons. Oh, you're very welcome. My totally botched, Kraken lore. Oh man, these are hard to see now because they don't glow anymore. Gosh darn it. I hate that. Per the Raid Journal, as new Fire Lord, Smolderon has unleashed the power of the Firelands to expand his domain and incinerate the Inner Dream. Yeah, and that gives us, like, no reasoning as to why he's really doing what he's doing, because he was our ally in Legion. Like, we literally put him on the throne, and he was like, cool, I'm not gonna be an asshole like my predecessor. But I guess if Smolderon really is just using us, that seems really lame. Like, he was even kind of nice and gave us, like, a new, one of the hidden appearances. I don't remember which spec it was, but one of the specs, he gives the hidden skin for your artifact out of, like, to say thank you. Like, he was really nice. So I don't understand what changed. I don't know, man. Fire be fire, I guess. Maybe too busy with World Soul stuff, I guess. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like, what they doing, though? He's just greedy. I guess so. Same with Thunder on replacing Alec here, but he didn't betray us. Yeah! Yet. Yet. You just wait. I'm just waiting for it now. Now I'm skeptical. I'm like, pfft. At that point, I would have been like, yeah, forget Smolderon, just bring Ragnaros back. At least we know his motives. He's honest. He's upfront about what he wants. I'll take an honest villain over some guy that tries to dupe us. We are not getting these very quickly. I'm starting to think that Oldham is better at this. This is taking forever. I'm able to get these a lot quicker in Oldham. Alright. Well, we'll hit 450. So we're at 490. We'll do an even solid farm here, and then I'll pick something else to do, and we'll pick this up next week when it shifts to Oldham, because this is a bit silly. These don't spawn quick enough to justify farming here. If they were spawning really quickly, you know, like these ones were coming back every pass, I could justify it, but they're not. So, anyway. Oh no, I know, right? I think it's a hand wavy fire makes you quick to temper or something. Yeah, which feels like a lame excuse. I don't know. It feels a little weak. But that's okay. A lot of stuff for Dragonflight stories kind of felt like that for me anyways. A lot of slightly weak motivations. I'm like, that could have been better. But it's fine. Not every expansion story is going to be a banger, so it's fine. Maybe I'll just go ahead and call it good. Here's one. Okay. Well, I'm already losing my patience because these are not spawning very quickly. The older ones are better. Here's one. Still better than SL. See, I disagree with you there. I loved Shadowlands stories. I liked Shadowlands over Dragonflight in terms of story. I know. I know, you can sue me. It's okay. I get it. Dragonflight is just cozy for me. Yeah, it is definitely a very cozy expansion. I'm not, like, super into the lore like I wanted to be. I'd hoped they would have gone a lot deeper on stuff, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm expecting more lore depth in the next, the saga that's coming. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, well, let's find something else to do. We didn't get anything. We didn't get very far with this. These are not spawning quick enough to justify staying here in the Vale. So let me do these. Let's see here. I need to do Blingtron. Let me do these quick little dailies here. Maybe because I came back for SL, but I enjoyed it, especially as a collector, so much. Aw, same. What is this awesome to-do list add-on? That is nice to-do list. Fantastic add-on. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Definitely grab it. It's fully customizable, easy to do, easy to use. I'm gonna do a video on it at some point. It's on my list of things to do. Ooh, please be the one I need. Nope. Alright. I just need one more, and he won't give me the right one. Boo. Did Blinktron. And they have reset timers by tab, so like daily, 2 times weekly, weekly, once, one and dones. It's pretty great. I like it. Lightning steel. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Check HM recipe. No. This recipe does not want to spawn. I'm so tired of waiting for it. I've been checking for this for ages. When it does finally show up, you guys know I'll be announcing it everywhere so people can get it. It's the rank 3 of the auto hammer for engineering. It just doesn't want to show up. Cluck. Let's check that. Oops, not drainer. Materials trapping. Nope. Let's check. Let's see. I'm Night Fae. Anima Salva just troubles at home. Aiding Ardenweald. Ooh, troubles at home. Sometimes that one can shift. Let me check on an alt account so I don't have to go all the way over there. Let me see if that spawned Pugilist. Sometimes that one will it's not just, it's like a generic one. Oh, thank you so much, YFN, for the gifted subs. I super appreciate your support. Let me turn the music off on this one. Get out of here. And congratulations everyone who got one. Thank you so much. Ooh. Where are we at here? Back on EU, I randomly got Bling's Rocket Blizzard Region Merge Bleeds. Yeah, no kidding. Congrats, though. Okay, let's see here. Does that mean Pugilist today? No. Okay, that's an Ardenweald specific one today, it looks like. Alright. Wanted to check, because sometimes, you know, sometimes it switches. So no Pugilist. All my cool mounts are stuck on EU. Aww. Rip. And hello, YFN. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Let's see. Okay. So we did that. I did get one BFA Island expedition mount on US though. Nice. The Mogu Lion one. Oh, the one of the oh balls. What are those things called? The not Qlon. Good grief. It's something kind of like that. Nah, I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, though. Those things are cool. Let's see. Okay. I guess we'll just do some dailies, because I do need to check the rogue. Yeah. We'll change the title here. I was going to work on the Tumor Pop and Achieve, but we'll do that next week, because the Veil is just not conducive to farming it. So dailies, weeklies, achieves. Let's see. Tumor next week. There. That's ominous. Maybe I won't include the tumor next week part. I'm getting a tumor next week. No. Ah. There we go. Let me fix the title. Hold on. I won't do tumor next week. There we go. Veil is just not conducive to farming that achievement, I guess. But now we know, so now we know. There we go. It's not the tumor. Yeah, that's exactly what the achievement's called. It's not a tumor. So it's not the tumor. Hello, Kraken and friends. Hello, Synoptic Cipher. Hello, Sin. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. Alright, now that that's underway, let's head over to the Maw. We'll do a couple of dailies there. get kind of some of those out of the way, and then we'll figure out what we're going to work on for the rest of the stream after that, because maybe we'll do a couple of raids. There's a couple of raids I was wanting to get out of the way for some stuff. We'll figure it out. Qui something something. Yeah, I don't remember what they're called. Qui. I know it's with a Q. All right. Turn these back up. All right. Okay, hopefully Margalax is up. He's not been up, and I've had to server hop to get him. No, he's not up again. Gosh darn it. I ain't got time for this. He already doesn't want to give me his toy. I honestly dislike... I like but dislike farming rares. I like farming rares if they don't have a super long, stupid timer. So, you know, anyone can go get them. The ones that have long timers bug me, just because it takes one person to go do the rares because they want the loot, and then you gotta sit there and pick your nose for an hour or whatever. It's so irritating. Like, dude. Like, it's not the fault of the person who went and got it. I just don't like that setup. I just don't. Alright, well, let's fly down to Perdition, and we'll do the Jailer's chest. We'll come back and see if Margalax is up. If not, I'll check War Mode. If not, I'll have to, like, do a Realm Hop or something later. According to Warcraft Wiki, Smoldern went missing back in BFA, and when a cult tried to resurrect Ragnaros. Interesting, I hadn't heard anything about that. Where are they pulling that from? Huh. What hidden quest line did they not talk about for that? Oh, my thing's on cooldown. I gotta wait. That's fine, I need to go up a ring anyway. Same, usually more than an hour, right? Yeah, exactly. I think Morgalax is like 45 minutes, so it's not too terrible. But still, that's 45 minutes! I got things to do, people. Doesn't it have something to do with the Shaman campaign in Legion? Well, him turning on us, no. Because back in Legion, we instate him as the new... we were just talking about this, actually. We instate him as the new Fire Lord. And he's our ally, and he's, like, grateful for it and nice to us. And doesn't really give him a reason to betray us. So, yeah. The aptly timed French horns. Oh, there we go. Bwah, bwah, bwah. Okay. I don't know, man. It's just one of those things. Doesn't have a very... And if he apparently went missing back in BFA, why did he go missing? Why did nobody care? Why wasn't this talked about? You know? I don't know. Smoldron wasn't picked because he was good. He was just willing to help fight the Legion. He's always been open about his motivations. I mean, kinda. I wouldn't really say he was open about them. He was pretty nice back in Legion. He was even nice enough to give one of the shamans, I don't remember which spec, a skin, a hidden skin for their artifact to show his appreciation. I don't recall him being an asshole. I like the fact your main just has that many gadgets on him at all times. Invisibility? Check. Glider? Check. Yep, I got invisibility, glider, I got water walking, portal dimension hopping, kill myself, nitro fuel, faster diving suit. I am very, very up on stuff. Here we go. No chest over here? Man, this chest is likes to be over here a lot, but now that I've starting over here instead of starting at the other end, it's never over here. Why? That's okay. He's basically both a rogue and a demon hunter while also being a paladin. Absolutely. That's the best part about having all these different items in WoW. It's very handy. He wasn't an ass. He was open about desiring power above all else, which Fyric provides until he doesn't. Yeah, I guess that's true. But still, like, I don't know. That's what we were talking about earlier. I don't know if you were here for that. When I was talking about the hierarchy of the Firelands, which, you know, that ties into that. Fyric is highly possibly of a higher rank in a way because of who he is in terms of elemental power. Similar to Ragnaros. Who knows? Maybe he was higher than Ragnaros. Maybe he was second in command. Maybe he was his own thing. It's hard to say. They don't really say where the incarnates stood in the elemental planes. Because they're definitely attached to them. But still, yeah. If it's just a power thing, it makes sense, but it feels lame. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel very justified, but it's whatever. It's fine. I didn't really care for Smolderon anyway. I want Ragnaros back. I hope that cult succeeds. I liked Ragnaros more. You said if Blizzard doesn't add multi-classing, I will. Exactly. Yes. I imagine Ragnaros is gone now since we defeated him in the Firelands. Kind of like demons permanently dying in their plane. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say because the elements are a little different that way. They're... Who knows? And there are elemental pillars. For all we know, we killed him and sent him back to his elemental pantheon. Because there is, if you look at the cosmic chart, there is one of fire. And maybe it's like the old gods, where every time we kill them, they just go back to their masters to be reborn somewhere else, or maybe back in the same place. Naru do this too. Demons do this. Who knows? Because, like, even if we kill... That's why that lore on the killing demons is a little loose. Demons generically, sure, but, like, big, bad, boss-time demons, they might go back to their fell pantheon. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe Daddy Raggy will make a comeback. It's hard to say. And that cult that was trying to resurrect him, they only fail because we interfere. So, that implies that he can be brought back. Which is pretty great. Ragnaros needs a hot summer vacation if he comes back. He really does. The Smolderon stuff in BFA was probably the part of the Essence quests at the end of BFA. I didn't really bother with those. See, I don't remember it at all. And I did all the BFA stuff. Does anyone remember those? Because I liked the BFA quests. In fact, I did those a lot. Oh, let him give that mount to his daughter, right? Give him a daughter and let him give the mount to it. Jeez. Hello, cat girl. How you doing? Glad to have you here. Didn't we see that with Tichondrius anyways? Tichondrius? Oh, I have no idea, to be honest. I know he's come back multiple times, if that's what you're referring to. So probably. He's isn't Tyke a Dreadlord though? So I don't know, do converted demons count? Cause he's a Dreadlord, right? I think he's a Dreadlord. I don't know. Because Dreadlords aren't technically demons. They just... You can convert into a demon, which, you know, like the Minari are, a lot of the Dreadlords have. But I don't know, it's hard to say where the line falls on that one. Blizzard can just say, actually, no. Anyways, they can, that is true. Stormsong Valley, my beloved. And Volted. Yeah, those are great zones. Ball and charge your weight room with coffee for me today. Ah, well good luck, cat girl. Hope you get lucky. Slowly dragging this over there. Are Dreadlords and Nathrezim one and the same? Yes, Dreadlords and Nathrezim, same thing. They both hail from the same place. It's just different names for them. I think if you pump enough fel into it, it counts as a demon, right? Adar being an example. Like, I would say yes. I would definitely say yes myself. Like, if you convert to it, you become a part of it. But I know sometimes they do separate stuff like that in the game lore. And we're like, yeah, they're affiliated with them, but they're not like originally from them, so it doesn't count. I don't know. So it's hard to say on that one, but we'll go with yes in this instance because I know as a demon hunter, they do confirm Illidan's soul actually goes back to the Nether to be reborn as well. So I think when you become a demon, it's official. So I'm gonna say yes, based on lore that we have. Because sometimes, like, I know with the light that you can't completely convert, which is interesting. You won't go back to where the Nara were reborn. It's like it doesn't do that with all the powers, which is interesting. Huh. Wonder why. Anyway, Fallen Charger isn't too bad of a drop rate, right? Yeah, the drop rate's not terrible. They upped the drop rate on it, but the give, I guess you could say, the catch rather, is that it's got a super long timer. It's like 4 to 8 hours or something. It's pretty gross. Because they had upped the spawn time, or yeah, upped both the spawn timer, but also the drop rate. Wibbly wobbly rules. Yeah, it really is. It really is. That's kind of just the generic lore of Blizzard, I feel like. All the rules are quite wibbly wobbly. Which is why it always cracks me up that anyone ever gets pissy about our peers not like hard following lore or something. 'Cause I'm like, dude, Blizzard doesn't even follow their own lore half the time. Dude. There's so much in between the line reading that you gotta do to really have a complete, like, accurate, you know, timeline of WoW lore. I feel like that anyone that acts like that is just a little over the top to me. Alright, let's see. Let's get over the drop rate. All depends on your luck, because even with the increased drop rate on Shaw and killing it with my 13 horde weekly, I still don't have it. Oh yeah, totally understandable. See, I don't need the daily. She doesn't give me anything. Give thing. Ah! Why doesn't want to give me the toy? Rude. Alright. Yeah, on the note of the new world bosses, it still took me 200 to 300 tries per world boss to get those mounts after they increased the drop rate, which is leagues better than it was because I was up to like 15,000 something, which is just great. Thank you so much, Jarvis, for the sub. I super appreciate your support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. And now you don't have to watch the stupid ad break, which is probably why you did that. I appreciate it. I guess we are at an ad break, aren't we? No, I don't want coffee at the moment. I'm still finishing up my V8, so we'll do that at the second ad break later. I did, however, finally get the Queen's Conservatory pink butterfly backpack today, though. Goes great with Heroic Mage Tear this season. Awesome! Congrats, Cad Girl. That's great. Congrats. The Paladin requires his toys. Yes, he does. On my toys. This is literally the last Maw Rare. The last Maw Rare. This guy right here, Morgalax. Last one I need. That, and of course the toy from the chest we just did. Let's get out of the rift here. You better be up, Morgalax, so help me. Thought I was still subbed, but yeah. Yeah, the Prime one doesn't auto resub, and it's so irritating. Let's see. Speaking of, I just saw you, Cat Girl. If that was you. Hi. No Morgalax still. Alright, that's fine. Let's go turn on war mode and see if he's up there. If not, I'll have to do a realm hop. Cause I got things to do. Yeah, I'm waiting for the horse. I didn't realize we were on the same server. I was like, whoa, okay, girl. Hi. Random stream cameo. Alright, let's see. Holy Alliance. Oh, perfect. can go right to the maw. 3, 2, 1, boop! Excellent. Okay. Maw. Boop! Hopefully he's up. Come on. Yep, I am a Moon Guardian. Came here a few years ago for a more chill raiding experience. Awesome. Hope it's been going good for you. Moonguard's a great server. I like Moonguard. It's way overpopulated, but I love Moonguard otherwise. Come on, Morgalax. Please be up. I don't want to have to realm hop. I got things to do. You're not gonna be up, are you? I don't see the star. Gosh darn it. Ree! Alright. How dare you? Alright, well, let's hang out here for a second. Let's see here. What accounts are still active? All my other subs are finally running out. Thank you so much, Dragon Girl, for the sub. I super appreciate your support, because thanks to folks like you, I can keep working. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Alright, Sayo. I love it. My guild is an LWIW guild, so no bullshittery, very inclusive. Excuse me, positive vibes only. Glad to hear it. Well, that's good. Yeah, I imagine most Moonguard guilds are pretty good. I haven't actually been in any guilds but my own on Moonguard, so you know. There we go. Alright. Hi, Kraken. I wanted to say deep inside your heart, you have a warm, kind, and lovely personality. The world needs more people like you. Best wishes to you. Oh, well, thank you, Drew White. That's really sweet of you. I try. I try to be... Not that I have to try to be nice, but, you know. I try to be nice. So I appreciate it. Alright. Right, I have war mode on. I need to go turn war mode off. Shoot. Let's go do that. Oof. And they let me have like 15 mages. Hey, even better. That means they understand your need for alts. So that's good. Perfect. Okay, right back up there again. Okay, let's get over there. I do have an RP mage in the Magus Senate, too. They're good fun. Nice. Well, that's good. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Moonguard guilds. I've never been in one myself just because I'm just kind of done with people guilds. I'm happy being in my own personal one. But I've heard a lot of good things about them. So that's good to hear that that is affirmed. I need a guild like that, if not my own. Oh yeah, totally understandable. Good guilds are hard to find. They really are. They don't purposely cause all this high school drama. It's kind of ridiculous, you know? Yeah. An admonishing voice transcends across non-existent Wi-Fi and extremely limited data plans. You don't just try, you are a legendary human being, beloved by trillions for your kind heart, yes. Well, thank you, Dr. Wee. You're supposed to be on vacation. Get out of here. How dare you come in with those nice words. Oh, I appreciate it, though. You're too sweet. Okay. Let me ride all the way back up here. For like the 5th time. And do this. Oh wait, did Morgalax spawn on my server now? It's fine, whatever. I got my alt here anyways, so... Oh, did I turn her thing on? I did, whoops. Well, I'll leave him up on my server. Now people can get stuff. There we go. It's just a different vibe coming from a full Pop Horde server. Moonguard is much more community driven, it seems, but raiding guilds that stick together are not exactly the norm. I lucked out. Oh yeah, totally understandable. Raiding guilds are definitely hard to find. Cool sword, I guess. Still no toy. Alright. That's fine. Still no toy. Alright. Well. There. Okay. We did that. We did the vault. We did the rare. I do need to kill the world boss. And who's the overworld boss this week? Valinor. Did I still need Valinor? I don't remember. Actually, it'd be better to look at it this way. Hold on. Raid, Shadowlands, Valinor. Do I need Valinor still? I do. He hasn't dropped his helmet yet. Okay, so we need to do that too. Perfect. We'll go do the Ma World boss, do the treasures real quick, and then we'll go do Valinor. Having no Wi-Fi stresses me out. Understandable. Totally feel that. Well, the thing for me too, at least, is if I don't have Wi-Fi, I have no way to communicate, like, besides email and landline phone, out of the house, because all of my internet is, well, outward communication, because I don't get cell service here. I'd have to, like, email someone, like... Actually, no, I can't even email because that's attached to the internet. So it would literally just be landline. I'd have to old school call someone to be able to contact anyone if all my internet goes down. So, it kind of sucks. It doesn't happen hardly ever, but... Shouldn't Dr. Wu technically be in the snoozy chambers? Yes, technically, yes. Yes, he should be. He's being bad. Alright. Well, let's go do the world boss. Since Morgalax is absolutely stubborn. All of my contacts are online, so if I got no Wi-Fi, I feel exceedingly cut off from the world. Totally understandable. Despoteran. It doesn't bother me too much so long as I've gotten, like, my work done. Because usually if I'm completely cut off, I mean, I only talk, besides to you folks, outside of you folks and outside of my job, I only talk to, like, 2 people. So, which is just Canary and Silver. That's it. So if I can't talk to either of them, it's not too big a deal. I'll usually just whip out my Switch or something, a console game, and play that until the internet comes back. Hi, yep, there's one of them. Hi, Canary. How you doing? Alright. Put that ring on for good measure, and let's take out Morgath here. Belt, please! So I can stop doing this world boss every week. Would be great. Yes. Alright, time to slowly kill this world boss. With this very bright floor. Fix my blanket. I'm actually at the... I'm not at my standing desk, I'm sitting today, because I didn't sleep very well last night, so I'm just tired. I still have enough energy to stream, just not enough energy to stand here and dance around while I'm streaming for 2.5 hours. You know what I mean? Different levels of energy. I need Valinor to hand over the goods. It still hasn't dropped either the plate pieces for me. Yeah, I'm still missing the helmet. I think it was, what's the gloves is the other one? I got those like really early on, back in Shadowlands when it was current, but he just doesn't want to drop the helmet. Hey, tired friend, tonight is going to be a great night for sleep. I sure hope so. Sometimes it can take me a little while to get some sleep. Even if I'm exhausted, my body's like, nah, I'm too wired. I'm like, okay. So as you just lay there in bed and play, well, normally I play my Switch, but actually lately I've been playing my Game Boy Advance SP. That's been fun. And it speaks volumes to the durability of that thing, because it wasn't working very well at first. It worked fine, my SP, because it's in fantastic condition. But it didn't want to start on its own. I had to plug it in, and it wouldn't hold a charge. But now, after multiple days of use, it's turning on like there's no issue and holding a full day's worth of charge perfectly. So I got it back into its rhythm, and I'm like, dude, they just don't make stuff like this anymore. So, it hasn't arrived yet, but I even had bought a new battery and everything, but I guess now I'll just have that as a backup for when the battery actually dies, because it's fine now. It just needed to be used for a while. Oh well. I can never remember if it's the gloves or the boots. It's one of those two, I don't remember. Oh man, I miss my GBA SP. Yeah, the SP is great. Like, the Game Boy Advance was cool, but the SP version that they made of it, I think, was like superior, personally. I like that version. My Switch? No, Game Boy Advance SP is like from, what, the 2000s? Early 2000s? This is old. Look up Game Boy Advance SP and you'll see what I'm talking about. Whenever that came out, I was pretty young. Because the Game Boy Color and then the Advance came out, and then the SP was the kind of like high-tech version of the Advance. So, not the Switch. Yeah, early 2000s somewhere, probably like 2002, something like that, yeah. That sounds right. There we go. The night before traveling at 5 a.m., I wasn't able to fall asleep one bit. I'm exhausted. Oh, I bet. I bet. That's the worst, too. Because I'm the same way. I'm not one of those people that can just sleep whenever and wherever. I can't make myself sleep, even if I take stuff. It doesn't matter how much melatonin or whatever I take. My body will sleep when it damn well pleases, not when I say so. So, and because of that too, that's why I've always been a person that's really struggled with like schedules in terms of waking up, if I don't wake up on my own time. So, getting up, having to work a 9-to-5 type of job, if you will. It wasn't 9 to 5, but, and also doing college in the mornings for an entire decade of my life was just not great for my health, shockingly. I made quadruple the money I made now, and I was working toward a degree, but lo and behold, a rigid schedule like that was not good for my health. Go figure. Oh yeah, I had that one. I just missed which one you were talking about. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. February 14th, 2003. Really? Is that when it came out? It came out on Valentine's Day? Oh, that's kind of cool. I loved my GBA SP. Same. It's so good. And I love it too because it will play Game Boy Color games. So I have all the old Pokemon games. So I've fired up Pokemon Blue, and I've been going through that in the evening when I'm waiting to fall asleep. It helps a lot, trust me. Playing something mind-numbing like that gets my mind off of whatever else it's thinking about. But I've been slowly getting through that, and I'm gonna do that for all the generations. Do probably Crystal or something next. Gold or Silver, one of those two. Still no thingy? Okay. Alright. Still no belt. That guy just doesn't want to give it. Alright, let's grab the chassis do over here. That was the one I dropped in the ocean once. My dad got me another one though. You dropped it in the ocean? Oh no! Yeah, I've never done that with mine. Mine's the same one that I've had since I was a kid. It's in great condition. I was always very careful with my stuff though. So all of my games and my consoles are OG. Yeah, we'll just take the thingy over there. Add anxiety on top of that. I did have sushi today, though. Well, that's good. That was pretty rad. There we go. I only have my 3DS now, though. I remember when my cousin's DS top hinge broke off because he would always shake it too much. My brother did that, too. I feel like it wasn't quite as sturdy as it needed to be, but definitely took too much abuse from kids, that's for sure. Those poor things. Why are the Mossworn caches not showing up anymore? Well, I know where they are, it's okay. My GameCube is still great. It wasn't kid safe. No, it wasn't. They were not. They really weren't. But yeah, my GameCube is still in good condition as well. Even my Nintendo 64 is still in great condition. The only ones that were never built to last for some reason were the Xbox series. Anyone else? I'm sure I'm not the only one, but a lot of people had a lot of problems with that. And I'm very careful and very good with my units, but I went through multiple Xboxes. Both the regular, the OG one, and the 360. They did not do those very well for some reason. And yet, I still have my PS1, my PS2, my PS3, the OGs, and they still work like a charm. I've used them on the occasion. So I don't know what that's about. Let's see, I need to grab the keys. My Xbox 360 broke after giving it to my sister. She doesn't know what happened. Yeah, I'll venture to say she probably wasn't even her fault either. Those things were fragile AF. They would just kind of croak for no reason. I'm like, dude, what's going on here? Red ring, yep, that would do it. Red ring of death. I don't know, man. I don't know why they were so fragile. It was a little silly. I feel like Xbox only started being reliable when they released the black version of 360. Yes, the Slim Elite, or whatever it is. The Elite? Slim? I think it's the Elite. That's the one I have now. That's the last one I had bought, and I haven't had to buy another one because of that. I wish they would do that with the OG Xbox, because the problem with that version of the 360 is the original 360s, they were backwards compatible with Xbox games, and I have a lot of regular Xbox games, which was great because the OG Xbox was the same way, which is I went through so many of them. And all it did was sit there. I even covered it up to make sure it didn't get full of dust after, it was done. After I turned it off for the day or whatever. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. But the Elite and the Slims or whatever for 360 were no longer backwards compatible, which really sucked. So I haven't been able to play any of my Xbox games in a long time. I'll have to get a refurbished one at some point or something. Luckily, I don't have too many that I can't play on other consoles. Like, the main ones I would have been super bummed about are like, what do you call it? Knights of the Old Republic. Like, I'm my Star Wars games. But they put those out for the Switch, so I bought them on the Switch, so it's not too big a deal. 360s had a bad red ring problem. Yeah, they really did. It was common. I went through multiple myself. So did my friends, and so did my brothers. I'm just like, man. My PS2/PS3 never did me wrong. That was same. I never had to replace those. Never. Never had an issue with either of those. Or my PS1. I still have my PS1. OG. Out of the box. I'm really sad all the Wiis that existed in my family don't work anymore. The Wii had so many fun multiplayer games. And the Wii is definitely a good one. I still have my Wii. I have the red Super Mario one. When that was a thing. I have the one that can play GameCube games too. I don't know if... I heard that newer Wiis couldn't do that or something. Because mine was one of the early Wiis that still works just fine. But it can play GameCube games, which is pretty cool. And you can plug GameCube controllers into it too. Which is pretty great. That's kind of why I like buying a lot of the early versions of consoles. I don't do it anymore, but I haven't bought a new console in ages. I have no reason to, really. But, mostly because they had that trend going for a while when they were switching to, like, the next console. The early versions of the consoles would be backwards compatible with the previous console games. So I liked buying them a little early so that I could do that. It was nice. The heatsink wasn't great with the 360 and they would overheat. Yeah, they overheated a lot. Even if I even had a fan on mine. I had a little fan and it just wasn't enough. Like, dude. One thing I'm hoping for Microsoft taking over Blizz Activision is the return of Guitar Hero. That's one possible pro, in my opinion. Guitar Hero. Yeah, a lot of people liked that one. I was never into it myself, but I know that one was definitely pretty popular. I play way too much WoW to justify buying a console to play something I can play on PC. Yeah, understandable. I'm just not super into PC games myself, or a lot of the newer games these days. I don't know. The only time I buy new games is when it's like of an existing series that I already know I like Pokemon or Zelda or Metroid. Stuff like that. Okay. Well, this is done. I did that. I'm gonna do Zerath Mortis. I did those. Okay. So we need to do Shadowlands World Boss, Zerath Mortis. Let's go over to ZM. Oh, alright. Cool down. Okay, we'll just do this. Well, it's not that far from here. We'll just take the Flappy Bird. I'm very much a console gamer over PC, which I know sounds funny, but if WoW was on a console, I would be playing it on a console. Legit. I really would. I wish WoW was on my Switch. No, that sounds crazy to some of you, but I really would play it on my Switch. If I could have all my add-ons, that is. I'm too spoiled with all my add-ons. Oh, stretch. Steam Deck. Yeah, I watched videos on how to get, whatever you call it, WoW on the Steam Deck, and it's such a complicated pain in the ass. I decided not to go that direction. I didn't feel like messing with it. Because it doesn't do it by default. It's not just, you just open the app. You have to, do all this, hacky BS. And I don't feel like messing with that. It was a little too complex for my taste. Especially if you want to use your add-ons. And the Steam Deck is really expensive. I don't have that kind of money, so... That's okay. Wait, Harvest Moon best RPG? I've actually never played Harvest Moon, ironically. I'm not really super into farming sims. Not really quite my cup of tea. So I think Stardew Valley is the only farming sim I've actually really liked. Where was I going? What was I doing? Right. World Boss. And... Zerath Mortis. We'll do Zerath Mortis stuff first, since we're here. Wow, I would def try playing it on my Switch. Yeah, see, I already own a Switch, so it'd be nice if I could have it on that. Yeah, I was gonna say you can play it on Steam Deck. It was pretty easy to get on Steam Deck. Man, WoW on a Steam Deck would kind of be lit for general farming. Yeah, it didn't look easy after all the tutorials I watched. I'm not much of a computer person. I'm not great at hacking shit, so I was just I'm not into it. Oh, I need the daily, weekly, whatever it's called. There he is. Give. Okay. I kept an OG N64 for decades for Harvest Moon. Now I see how much people play it on deck. Oi, nuts. Understandable. I wouldn't feel like doing that much either, lol. Yeah, it's... Like, I'm sure it's easy to some of you who are good at that sort of stuff, but it's just not my forte. Like, I would have to follow a tutorial every time I wanted to use it. I'm like, alright. And I would literally only be using it for WoW, which seems like an expensive buy, because I don't play any other computer game. Like, I bought BG3, but I'm not super into it. I only got it for, like, the character creation. I've made, like, 3 or 4 characters with it. Just because it was kind of fun. I don't know if I'll ever change it, or finish it, rather. So buying a Steam Deck only for WoW seems a little overkill. So, you know. Like, literally everything else I play on, consoles. There we go. And unfortunately, BG3, I'd probably play more with it if it was on a console that I had, but apparently it's not available for the PS4, which I do have. It's only available for PS5 and the Xbox X series that I didn't even know was a thing. So, that's not happening. Like, well, alright. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, definitely not worth it then. Most of my Steam games I just play on my computer. The ones I wanted to play portable, I got on the Switch. Nice. Switch has a lot. It does. Switch has a lot. It has a massive library, and I'm pleased that they slowly keep adding to it. That's smart, in my opinion, because there's a lot. And I really like that it includes a lot of non-Nintendo games. Like, I have a lot of my favorite Xbox games on it. I even have Final Fantasy 12, which is my favorite Final Fantasy on it. Like, it's got all kinds of stuff. There's a few I'm still wanting them to add, like, Donkey Kong 64, Rayman 2, and Banjo-Tooie. They have Banjo-Kazooie, but not Tooie, which is the second one. I like the second one more. Oh right, I need to get key fragments from these dudes. Who was the protag in 12? 12 was Vaughn? I didn't care for him so much as a protag, but I liked the rest of the game. Like, it has some of my favorite party members in it, like Fran and Balthier and Vossler, although he dies pretty early on. And I like the play style of 12 better than most Final Fantasies. I like Final Fantasy, but I'm not super into a lot of them. The play style in 12 was a little different because it used a gambit system, and I really liked it. It wasn't strictly turn-based. It was more like a turn-based gambit with a loose turn base. You could kind of override it. It was a little more freeform. I really liked that. So I don't think they did that system again, which is unfortunate, but yeah. Okay, I didn't play that one. Is that one that is more medieval-like? Kind of. There's a lot of spaceships and stuff. Well, I guess I wouldn't call them spaceships. Airships. So kind of, it's like high fantasy medieval, I guess. It's got a lot of airships and stuff. Only FF I had was the first LOL Black Wiz. Yeah, that's OG. I have all of them, except for the newest ones, like 15 and 16. I don't have those. But I have 13 and older. Well, 14 too, I guess. I technically own 14, but it's in an MMO. Same with 11. I have the disc, but is 11 even still functioning? But I have all the other ones. And they're fine. I'm not like hardcore. The one I was super into was 12. Has one of my favorite bad guys in it too. I don't know how well he holds up because I was like a preteen when I fell in love with Vayne, but Vayne was pretty great. I think he was just really hot. He was like that really hot bad guy asshole that I just kind of loved for no particular reason. I only knew 7 Crisis Core and whatever Lightning was in. Lightning was 13, and Crisis Core was amazing. I do have that one. I liked that one more than the original 7. I know that's blasphemous, but I really enjoyed Crisis Core for the PSP. I have that one. I barely played the Lightning one because I sucked at the combat. Totally understandable. I actually never finished 13 because I didn't like Lightning. She really annoyed me. I didn't like her personality at all. And then the Xbox died anyway. Oh no! Aw, rip. There we go. Key fragment. Alright. Oh, random person. Hello. Now I can go get the thingy. There we go. Alright, still no toy, but I did Sandworm chest. I don't know what's up with the Sandworm chest. I've been doing the Sandworm chest almost every day now, and it apparently drops a toy. And I've looked up this toy multiple times to make sure I'm not doing something wrong, because my rarity's not counting it. Even though it does have it in its registry, I don't have to add it, it's already in it. It's not counting my tries, and it usually only doesn't count your tries if you're doing something wrong. But I can't figure out what the deal is. It just says, like, even in ATT, it just says that toy, the whatever it was, can't check now, comes from the Sandworm chest. And when I look it up on Wowhead, that doesn't say I need to do anything special. But it will not drop. I'm like, dude, please. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm a little confused there. But alright, let's finish patterns within patterns here. Let's get this weekly done. What's with all these people here? I might have to Google war mode. The one thing that is keeping me from playing FF Online is I prefer the WoW Fantasy so much more. As cool as I thought Final Fantasy was during 7. Yeah, the thing about Final Fantasy is every single game is completely different from the last. They don't really connect to each other, so if you liked the lore of one of them, it's likely going to be very different in the next one. Like, they're connected via kind of timelines, technically. It's kind of a Zelda scenario, where it's all the same worlds. They're connected. It's the same universe. But it's not on the same timeline. It's with different characters. Different stuff is going on, and a lot of time has passed between them. So, like, they're not really connected, if that makes sense. So that's why when I say, if you like the lore of the console games, you may or may not actually like the lore of the MMO, because whereas ESO is a direct play off of its continuation lore, it's like a continuation of, although it's technically in history, continuation but prequel of history. Final Fantasies, from my understanding, is separate but connected. It's a little weird. I don't know. I always had a struggle like keeping up on Final Fantasy lore, because I used to love the FF lore. I was into a lot of it, but the MMO made it really confusing for me, and I just kind of dropped trying to understand it at that point. I'm sure there's some of you that are grinding your teeth at me, but you know, I don't know. It just didn't stick with me for some reason. Where is this one? Oh, it's Prying Eye, so it's up here. I think my issue with the FF is the audio. I do not like the JRPG style sounds. It pulls me from my immersion, which is unfortunate because I love it. Yeah, understandable. I also hate the FF UI. I don't know if they can do add-ons or not, but wow, it's ugly to me. I think that was my thing. Can't you not do add-ons? Aren't those not allowed with Final Fantasy? I didn't like the UI either. And games that I can't alter, like MMOs I can't alter the UI in to fit my preferences, are a big turnoff. So that was one thing I didn't like either. Which I thought was interesting. Wasn't that a thing with them? You can't use add-ons with Final Fantasy. Which seems odd to me. But, I don't know. But yeah, I'm the same though. I'm more interested in the WoW lore than the Final Fantasy lore. If Final Fantasy was one big, like, it probably technically is. It technically is one continuous timeline. But it doesn't feel like it. I feel like there is some timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly stuff going on with some of them, and it got a little confusing. Not that there isn't with WoW, but you know what I mean. Add-ons are against FF14's TOS, yeah. Yeah, that's lame, boo. Like, mods I get. Mods are different than add-ons. I get not allowing mods, because, like, even WoW doesn't allow mods. But, like, straight up mods I get. But add-ons, really? Just let me change the UI, please. Oh, I love Zereth Mortis. Just something about this place hits me right in the nostalgia, and I can't really explain it. Okay, let's see. More treasures. This weekly can take a hot minute to do, for sure. Not seeing a lot of rares either. That's a shocking amount of people here. Keep saying people's names as I fly around. Give me that. I never played during Zereth Mortis patch. It looks pretty though. It's definitely one of those, like, Zereth Mortis is a very endgamey, grindy type of zone. It's a collector's zone. Is really what it is. So it's one of those that it's definitely going to feel better, in my opinion, now than it will when it was current. Because it was very difficult when this was current. I didn't have a great, like, I did but didn't have a great time when this was current. I purposely put off a lot of the farming and grinding because I was like, yeah, that's a lot. They kind of went ham with the farmy grindy stuff for Zereth Mortis. The anima farming for transmog is real right now. I've been hearing that. I've been seeing, like, comments and things. My how to best farm anima video, and my Grateful Offerings video has been resurging again. So that's interesting. I'm definitely not complaining. Just found that interesting. Oh, is this treasure? No. Darn it. I'm waiting for... Let's see, numerous. Yeah, it didn't give me the treasure one. Waiting for a piece of armor from these chests that gives me the treasure effect. Because apparently you need a piece of cipher armor that has the treasure effect on it, which lets you see hidden caches. That way you can activate Puckapok's treasure finding ability. And then as a Night Fae, you need it to be able to get the Grommet soul from those hidden treasure chests, I guess. Which is annoying because I'm pretty sure I probably had one of those when that was current and I didn't know about it. Really frustrating. Yeah, it's super busy in those zones now. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Usually it's just me. What the heck? Get out of here. How dare you want to do old content like me? How dare you? Oh well, that's not a big deal. The lull head, I saw it just bounce up and down in the corner over there. That was funny looking. Are they joining the Kraken way? Apparently. Apparently so. Here we go. Ah, Stargorger's down there. Let's deal with Stargorger here. Quick, start doing hardcore players and keeping my preferred content. How would I even do that? Like, yeah, look, there's another person. I don't even know how I would gatekeep my content. I don't think I can, since it's, you know, legacy. It's just kind of open. I don't think I could. Huh. Nice. No collecting for you. Yeah, get out of here. How dare you? How dare you also want to collect stuff? That's the nice thing about these treasures, is other people looting them doesn't affect them. So there's no real complaint there, besides like the rares. But the only rares I would need are these ones up here. I've just been killing them for extra percentage. Oh, the spirit phased. I phased. That means there's a lot of people here if I phased. You know what? To prevent phasing, let's go turn war mode on. Just make a lengthy tweet about how a random stranger joined you in a battle against a rare. Duh. Yes. Make myself out to be a complete jerkhole, definitely. How dare they? Like, oh my gosh, it affected my loot somehow, even though it actually doesn't. It's a legacy rare. It should have less than an hour spawn time. They do, yeah. Well, that's I think it's exactly an hour. It's either 30, 45, or 60 minutes. It varies for Zereth Mortis ones. Where am I going? Zereth Mortis. But I'm not too worried about the rares. I mostly just want the treasures. But if it's gonna be moving me around, phasing me, we don't need that. So it should be 5 minutes at most all across the board. I wish, man. That'd be nice. There was another player in my single player MMO. Right? How dare. Here we go. Okay. How dare indeed. Oh, here's one. Neat. Alright. Well, we'll finish the patterns within patterns weekly here, and when that's done, we'll go pop over and do Valinor over in Bastion. And then we'll figure out what to do from there again. I'm slowly getting down on the dailies and weeklies I actually need to do, which is good. I'm very glad. Also, in case all of you didn't see my post yesterday, I did complete the Addons treasure set. Once I got back from chores and work and things after stream yesterday, I continued the Addons treasure farm on alts, and miraculously, I got both pieces. It took all night. Like, it was no quick feat, but, you know. Let's see where we're at. Imagine that, though. You could do dungeons without someone yelling at you for forgetting to lust once. That'd be nice. Want to be in a class that doesn't have lust? Well, Paladin's a good one. Paladin doesn't have lust. Has everything else, but... Treasures. Give treasure. All right. Give that. Nice. Alright. I want to try to finish, like, you know, be done with all of this daily, weekly type stuff that I have to do. Like, you know, permadone. And to then start working on the one-time stuff. Oh, thank you for the raid, Dead Sandra. Welcome. Glad to have you all here. How you doing? How was stream? Hopefully that went good for you. Doongorger is up in Voldoon. Ooh, good to know. So good luck to anyone that wants to go do Doongorger. It drops the Molly alpaca mount, in case you didn't know. It's a low chance, but still. Alright, let's grab that. But hello, Sander, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Go, chillax if you need to. Thank you so much for the raid, I appreciate it. Doing good, some transmog farming, but gotta run, alarm in 7 hours. Ah, we'll get some good sleep. Thank you so much for the raid, and have a fantastic night. So seriously short here. Sorry. No, good, you're fine. I totally understand. Have a good night. I shockingly got that mount during BFA. Same, Cad Girl. I just want you to know my mouth wants to say Cad Gar, but you're Cad Girl. But no, yeah, same. Shockingly, I got that one during BFA too. But I threw all my ults at it. I got it in like 80 something tries, which was shocking. Still trying to get the exclusive Quick Hoof too. That one's cute. I love that one. That's the dark gray blackish looking alpaca, I think. That one's cute. My mage is a girl, so I thought the name was clever. Well, it's cute. I like it. It's just whenever my mouth says Cad-G, it wants to complete it with R. So my apologies. Got mine in SL. I don't think it took me that long to get. I can't remember how many times we did that day. Around 30-ish? Yeah, I was very glad that you had good luck, because that's when it was a little harder to solo. It's really easy to solo now, but yeah, it didn't take you that long. But you're not good to compare to, because you're stupidly lucky. Treasure. Oh, come on, I'm not that lucky. I'm pretty sure most of my chat here would disagree with you on that one. If you know, you know. Okay. Let's see here. My Taran Mage is a boy, and his name is Mujik. Aw, that's cute. I like that. Mujik. I'm so glad we can have Taran Mages now. Could you believe that was not a thing until literally this expansion? That's just insane to me. That's just silly. Well, compared to Kraken. Right, see? Yeah, see, everybody has great luck if you're comparing yourself to me. That's for sure. Taran Mage? Yeah, Taran Mage. That was not a race class combo until... What was it, pre-patch? Or was that the one they added, like, it was like either right at the beginning of Dragonflight or the very end of Shadowlands. Right in that space of time. So when they added Rogue and Priest to everyone, Mage was the other one. Pre-patch, thank you. Hello Infrasound, how you doing? Glad to have you here. Welcome. I immediately made a Taran Mage when it was available. Same! Same! I wanted one so bad. I'd wanted one for years. When I first started playing WoW, Taran Mage was one of the things I really wanted. And that was not an option, so... I was like, oh. Well, that's dumb. Warlock, that was the other one that they added recently, was Warlocks. My latest was Warlock, yes. I do like my Taran Warlock. I like my Panda Warlock. I think of all the Warlocks, my Night Elf and my Panda are my favorite. Of the new ones that they added. Monks were added to Worgen and Goblins afterwards too. That's right, Worgen, Goblin, and Lightforge is Draenei, because for some reason the Lightforge are not peaceful enough to be monks originally. Which is pretty funny. Yeah, the only 4 classes, excluding Evoker, since they're weird. And weird, you know, weird I mean by being weirdly tied to their race. Excluding Evoker, there's only 4 classes left that are not open to all races. So, definitely looking forward to when that finally happens. I made a Taran named Mudan, but I don't play Warlocks. No portals is infuriating. Understandable. That was in between. Monk Goblin is so funny. Yes, I love my little Monk Goblin. She's adorable. flips around and throws swords at people. It's great. It's appreciated. Alright. Humors? No. No. Nope. Okay. Boo. Eventually I'll get one with the, treasure finder thingy on it. I don't want any more added until I have my Stay Classy finished. Understandable. We'll definitely, kick it into gear then, because who knows? You know Blizzard. They're a loose cannon. They might suddenly add the others. I'm so obsessed with having teleports, it's great for farming. Oh yeah, understandable. Well, that's why I'm an engineer on my main. That's why I traded out my mining for engineering, because it's so nice having all these portals. All that's left are paladins and shamans. Paladins, shamans, demon hunters, and druids. So, excluding Evoker, there's 4 left. Lucky only 2 left and done. Nice, congrats, you're getting close. Cool upgrade, but still not the thing I need. That's okay. Let's see. More treasures, here we come. La 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 la. What does the Stay Classy achieve? That is for having every race class combo excluding allied races. It's base race class combo to max level, and I believe it's honored in your guild. And that'll unlock the 8th guild tab. So, if you're doing it solo, it's an adventure. Yeah, I did 99% of mine solo, and then Canary helped me boost a couple at the end, because I was like, I'm so done. I'm so done with this. Which I am, yeah, I bet. I don't doubt. That was a long grind for me. I love the Earth Mortars. Whoever the first ones are, I really want to see more of their stuff. It's so pretty and peaceful and quiet and gentle and adorable and weirdly nostalgic. I hope the first ones aren't dead. Like, I'm gonna be really sad if they're dead. Oh, Achios, then I could grab that one. My aim is to have it done before my birthday. That coming soon, I presume. But happy early birthday and also good luck. I just put a tune in a guild with the 8th tab, bought it, and moved it to my guild bank. Really? Can you do that? I didn't know that was a thing you could do. Ow. I thought only the guild master could buy it. Huh. Interesting. Well, good to know. There you go. Well, I did it the old-fashioned way, so... Nice. Gotta make it GM to use it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Interesting. Very interesting, though. That's one way to get around it. Huh. Avian nest. Give. Almost done with this weekly. Am I close to a paragon with them? Kind of. I still need a couple things from Paragon with the Enlightened. I need the Ray Soul and the schematic, the Russet Bufanoid. As soon as I get those things, I don't have to bother with the Paragon anymore, but it refuses to drop. And for whatever reason, the Enlightened is just the worst to try to gain rep with, because the dailies don't give you rep with them. It's the lamest thing. They're like from other factions. So you can only do world quests and the weekly. And of course you get a little bit from the raid too, but it's not very easy to do solo. 3 days time and I'll see as I have 2 other guilds. Nice, congrats. Well, good luck. We have a ad break coming in about 30 seconds. Whoops, I was not mounted. Well, when the ad break goes off here in about 30 seconds, we'll take a short coffee break. I didn't make a coffee earlier and I want one now. So, we'll do that here briefly. Oh, yeah, birthday's on the 31st. Ah, nice. Very nice. Oh, speaking of the 31st, well, I'll see that. I'll announce that when I get back so y'all can hear me when the ad break is over. There's a special quest you can only do on the 31st, apparently. Numerous shoulder pads. I'm getting a lot of gear, but none of it is the gear I need. I want to know now. Well, it's in your ATT. It's just for the holiday. It's nothing exciting. It's just a quest you can only do on the 31st for collectors. Apparently the thingy hasn't kicked in yet. Well, I'll stop right here. I don't know why the ad break is taking so dang long, but... Alright, we're gonna take a short, there it goes. We're gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. I'm back. Apologies. Hopefully I'm not too long over the timer. I needed to go to the bathroom and mine was occupied, so I had to go to the other end of the house and go use that one. I was like, Ree! Yeah! Knock things over. Yeah. Whatever, I'll pick that up later. Anyway, okay. I'm here now. I have my coffee. I've gone to the bathroom. We have done the break. Okay. I can go back to my work now. Anyway. There we go. Okay, and the thing about the 31st, there's a, according to ATT, I never knew this, apparently there is a, where is it at? Holiday, Wintervale. There is a quest. New Year celebrations that you can only do on December 31st. This quest is only available on December 31st. Quest can be obtained from Wonderform Operator in any major city. So if you're trying to complete all the quests on your main, apparently there's a one you can only do on the 31st. So just an FYI to folks out there who maybe don't use ATT or whatever, or didn't think to look. Very harsh reminder, cannot wait until War Within. Oh yeah? Why is that? What is that? The reminder, I mean, I know what War Within is. Alright. Here we go. Excellent. Where is this treasure? Ah. Here it is. You can thank World of Warcraft's recent Twitter video for that. Oh, I haven't checked the Wowhead thing. My Twitter never shows me stuff in the proper timeline. It's always like, this is stuff from 3 days ago. And I'm like, okay. Is that a new thing about what's coming in War Within or something? Here we go. Ooh, I'm the only pally in this LFR. Nice. Hopefully some actual pally gear drops then. Since our lovely new crappy system is famous for dropping gear that no one can use. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, there used to be a Twitter filter where you could actually make sure to get the latest tweets, but for some reason that's been removed. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I really only use Twitter for stuff like that, for updates, to post my updates, check WoW updates, kind of see what my WoW content creators are doing. It's kind of funny. Besides posting updates on my collection stuff when I remember, which isn't even all the time, it's just when I remember. The only time I ever actually use Twitter is when I'm in the bathroom on the toilet, or like going to bed and I don't feel like playing my game, I just feel like doom scrolling for a bit. Like, that's it. That's the only time I actually use it. Otherwise I don't check it because I don't really care. It's kind of funny. Oh, here it is. Nice. Oh, I'm done with this. Whoops. When did I finish that? Nice. Okay, we'll go turn this in. We'll go do, the world boss over in, Bastion. And then we'll figure out where to go from there. Oh, I do need to turn in Fair Exchange for a soul. I should change that, turn that in. That's a weekly, it looks like completed. Doom scrolling can be therapeutic sometimes. Sometimes. It usually is for me, just because, like, anyone who says something I dislike, I just block them. You got a shitty sour taste on WoW? Block. You posting racist, political, whatever, block. I'm very, generous with my blocks. Oh, is this the treasure one? Is it? Equip LED enhancement consoles. Dang it! Now! It's still not the treasure one! It doesn't want to give me the treasure one. Ah! Boo. Alright. I need to become more trigger happy with blocking. It's definitely worth it. And, Twitter will start learning and not showing you things that you don't like or already have blocked. So, definitely, no reason to not, to be honest. I mean, it's your space, you know? It's your eyeballs. If you don't want to see something, you don't want something polluting your brain, then don't let it. There we go. Even towards people that are annoying me, which thankfully you guys aren't part of those people. Yes, agreed. Totally agreed, though. Yeah, because there's some people that, like, they just have terrible opinions, honestly. Things that are usually harmful or abusive to other people, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to see posts from you. Get out of here. So, TweetDeck is still the only reason why I tweet. Thankfully, I found a GitHub plugin that enables me to use TweetDeck without having to pay for Twitter Premium. Interesting. What is TweetDeck? Does that do, like, auto post stuff? Because I don't want Twitter Premium. I have no reason to pay for it. Let's see here. We need to go to Bash, and we'll do that first. And then we'll hearth back to our Covenant. Turn in that quest. Oh, I wish YouTube would learn that lesson, right? YouTube's not very good at that. YouTube is not very good at that. Take a screenshot and show you. It's better to show what it can do. Well, if you have I can look it up. It's no big deal. It's something I'll probably look into anyways. Because at some point, here, I'll just make a note of it to look it up. Because at some point, I need to... It's on my list to up my social media game again. I'm gonna figure that out. So I'll add that to the list of things to look at. Excuse me. TweetDeck. Here we go. That's on the list. Thank you, Goose. I will give that one a looky-loo. Where am I going here? Right. All the way up there. Okay. What was this achievement on the 31st of December? I just missed coming back from the break. All good, Jarvis, and it's a quest. There's a quest that, according to ATT, New Year's celebrations for Winter's Veil, you can only take it on December 31st. So if you're trying to complete all the quests on your main or something, apparently it's only available on December 31st. So that's a thing, I guess. Just wanted to make that known to folks since that's coming up. And I won't be streaming that day because it's a Sunday for me. So you won't see me do it. But for those of you that want to complete it, that's a thing. TweetDeck is just a way to put people in categories by column. So let's say you want to have content creators in one column without actually following them. You can still see what they post. You can also do that with hashtags. It does not clutter your feed with ads and bullshit. Oh, interesting. That's good to know. Does it work on the phone? Because the only time I actually use Twitter is on my phone. I mean, I have it on my computer, but I never use it. I will unfortunately be out of town on Sunday. Aw, I'm sorry, Canary. Well, I imagine it runs all day, so you can probably do it early in the morning or late at night. I don't think it's anything difficult. It's just a New Year's celebration thing. You're very welcome, Jarvis. Happy to help. The GitHub does not, only desktop. Ah, I got you. That's okay. Well, good to know. Okay. Now it's world boss time. Yep, I still need the helmet from this guy. Sat through mud, I'll be up north without a computer. Rip me. Aw, I'm sorry. Ripperino indeed. Got that. And this dude. And this. Is that all of them? I think so. Yeah. Alright. Just gotta wait for you to wake up. This is what it looks like. Can I share the image? Sure. Go ahead. You won't be able to see it on stream, but I probably won't use it though if it's only for desktop. I've never used desktop Twitter, so. But yeah, to anyone that's interested, there you go. Thanks for sharing, Goose. Appreciate it. There's always next year. Yep, there is indeed. Here we go. This guy down. It's gonna take a hot second. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks handy. If I use a desktop, I would definitely grab that. Yep. Nice. Well, thank you for sharing, Goose. Bummer that doesn't work on phone, though. Oh well, that's okay. Alright. Oh, these guys take forever to kill. They don't do a lot of damage, but they take forever to kill. A lot of health. Helmet, please. I think I have all 3 of the other world bosses done. Just not this one. And like, I know I could technically get the helm from the raid too, because I think it's the normal Nathria set, but who knows when that's gonna be doable. So, like, you can kinda do it now, but it's not legacy loot. And so that's a big turnoff. I'm not gonna bother. I managed to push through a good portion of like LFR and normal. Like, I think I did all of LFR. It was just normal that I was starting to struggle with. Solo for Nathria. But it's no legacy loot. So doing the whole thing and not getting a single piece of gear is very disappointing. Like, alright. Let's not. Come on, Melanor, let's go. We really almost at 3 o'clock already? Jeez. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess. Well, we'll kill this guy. We'll go turn in this quest, and then I guess this is the last time you'll see me this year. Yeah, because the next time I stream will be on the 1st. So, yeah, today's last day you'll see me in 2023. Wow, just kind of realized that. If I'd realized that earlier, I would have done something a little more special. Oh well, it's okay. I guess this is my end of the year stream. Whoopsie. I've made so many dwarves trying to get these socks from the tree. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it level locked maybe? Did you look them up to make sure they wouldn't, they're not like 60 plus only or something? Doesn't hurt to check. You ever believe what I just did? Oh, what'd you do? Damn, I'm glad I was able to make it then. Yeah, same. I forgot the year was ending. I know, right? We're almost there. 12th trading post and Warden Transmog reward. Yes, we're getting there. I'm so excited. No helmet? No helmet. Boo. Alright. Go turn in the quest. I hope not, because I've been doing this for over an hour. We'll definitely look it up and just to make sure, because sometimes Blizzard's a little funny like that. And it's like, only level 60 plus, or something silly. So definitely look it up before you continue, because I have done stuff like that. And you're like, really? Really? So rude. Alright. I soloed a 19 key boss from the last 10% of their health while it was bricked. Dang, congrats. That's awesome. That's some strength right there. I've done stuff like that in the past when I was raiding and doing keys and stuff. Makes you feel pretty cool for a while. And you're like, yeah, I did that. And everyone's like, yeah, woo! You're like, yeah. It feels pretty great. Merry Christmas, player games. You can actually do all of the event this year. Exactly. Alright, Tomoa Untamed. Thank you. Do you have a... Oh, you do. Okay. Well, we'll do one more quest. Because I need more of those purples. And we can go ahead and plant that soul. Alright, let's go do the pet battle world quest. Get that out of the way. That'll count for our one world quest. And then we'll call it good. Because... yeah. This is the last thing of the year, I guess. I'll go ahead and pick these up. I'll be finish these later tonight. I do need to do these for the frickin' souls. Because that still won't give me the Divine Untamed. In case you didn't know, in case you're trying to do the conservatory stuff, including the achievements and things, the Return to Lost Souls weekly, even if you don't need the souls anymore, has a high chance of giving... well, it always gives you a soul for the conservatory, and it has a high chance of giving a divine soul, which you need one of each type for an achievement. So, just so you know. That's why I picked that up. I should have done that earlier while I was in the mall. I forgot. Didn't realize I didn't do that. Oopsie. That's okay. Alright, where is the pet battle? There it is. I'm good with the year being over. This has been a tough year for me. I hope next goes better. Totally understandable. I hope it does too for you, Data Bob. Let's hope so. Where's the dude? There he is. You. Begin pet battle. Abstracted? No. I hate how it does this. Don't give me that. There we go. Same here, I need a drink. Understandable. Well, while I'm finishing this pet battle, this will be the last thing I do here for stream. Why don't we raise a toast? I know you can't see it, but I am raising my coffee as a toast to all of you. Thank you for a fantastic, technically first year of streaming, because I officially started Twitch streaming. I streamed some YouTube before that, but it didn't go so hot, so I moved to Twitch. But anyway, I technically started Twitch streaming in November of last year, but you know, this is my first official full year, so I raise my toast to all of you. Thank you so much for an awesome 2023. It's been absolutely fun. I'm really looking forward to next year. And I'll probably, unless something changes, keep up the one-a-week video for my YouTube channel, and then see if I can't do more streaming than I am now. So that's kind of my focus, because streaming has been really fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not enjoying the YouTube stuff as much for various reasons. But you all have been absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate all of you, because I was super nervous about streaming on Twitch, because I was comparing you all to my YouTube comments, and you know how those can be sometimes. I thought those kind of people were going to be in my stream, dissing and spitting and hissing at me. So I'm glad that is not the case. I've only had to ban 2 whole people, and one of them wasn't even a problem with me. It was a problem with Canary. So, so I don't even know if that even counts. Wait, but that didn't... Did you fail? Really? You're trying to prolong this, aren't you? Alright, we'll do this again. It's been, here's many more years. Yes, Happy New Year's. Yes. Yeah, because I won't be here for New Year's. I thought about streaming for New Year's. If it was a Saturday, I could have, but it's a Sunday. So I'll be here New Year's Day. I'll be here the 1st, that following Monday. But you won't see me until then, unfortunately. So I don't watch Twitch usually. It's been a real treat. It has indeed. I'm glad to have you here, Jarvis. You've been a delight to have with us. You're always welcome back whenever you got time. Yeah, we'll fooey on them, exactly. 2024, you guys. I know, just around the corner. Man, this month did not feel like it existed. It went so fast. I guess we're getting old, guys. Time's speeding up on us. Don't blink too many times. You'll be really old. I must have got critted because I'm already almost done with this fight. It happens sometimes. It really did. It went fast. Come on, let's go. You helped me find a new love with WoW with alts and collecting, so it's been a pleasure watching you. Well, thank you, Tannabella, and I'm happy to help. I'm glad I can inspire so many. I never thought of myself as very inspiring, and yet here we are. So I appreciate it. Okay, well, I guess that's it. I'll, yeah, I need to get some food. I am so hungry. I was thinking about prolonging stream a little bit, but I got other things I gotta do. So, yep, we'll end it there. You all have a fantastic rest of your day and rest of your year. Here is my schedule to see my normal times. I'll be back on Monday on January 1st. We'll pick up where we left off. I don't know what we'll do, but we'll do something. I usually kind of just decide what I'm doing like right before stream, so anyway, that schedule will convert to your time zone so you can see when I'm live. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. Sleep well, eat well. Hope you do well. Don't make resolutions you can't keep. And I'll see you in a few days. Bye, love you, hugs and kisses. Mwah. See you Monday. See you next year.